And there's the announcements for the semifinals for tonight. And we're wrestling. Real Woods takedown. First period. First one to score. And we have Rivera's ahead from Coal City on mat 1, 2-0 over Fiegel of Harvard. Fiegel reverses. No, check that. Still Rivera on top, leading 2-0. On mat 4, McGee leading 2-0 over Hazen Rice of Schaumburg. Riel Woods goes up 4-1, 4-2 now in the first period. No score on mat 2 yet with Tucker of East St. Louis and Keeley of Washington. Rivera leading on mat 1, 2-1 over Josh Fiegel of Harvard. Fiegel gets takedown and is leading 3-2 now. No score on mat 3 with Darvell Flag wrestling Louis Hayes of Sandburg. Period 1 is about to expire on mat 3 with no score. Going into period 2 on mat 1, Josh Fiegel leads 3-2 over Joey Rivera. The beginning of period 2 on mat 5 has Real Woods of Montini leading Kevin Radcliffe 6-2. It's a 2-2 tie starting period 2 on mat 6 between Colin Davidson and RJ Marrero. Mat 4. We have Michael McGee leading 2-0 over Hazen Rice of Schaumburg. Darvell Flag goes ahead on mat 3, 1-0 over Louis Hayes with an escape. And now a takedown, leading 3-0. Fiegel goes ahead 5-2 in the second period. We have a 2-2 tie on mat 6 with Colin Davidson and RJ Marrero of Porta, Colin Davidson of Litchfield. Keeley goes up 1-0 on mat 2 over Tucker of East St. Louis. It's now 3-3 on mat 3 with Darvell Flag of Joliet West and Louis Hayes of Carl Sandburg. Real Woods goes up 8-3 over Kevin Radcliffe in the second period on mat 5. Joey Rivera brings the score a little closer at 5-4 with Josh Fiegel leading in the second period. Michael McGee leads 4-1 on mat 4. We still have a 2-2 tie on mat 6 between Colin Davidson and RJ Marrero. Joey Rivera ties it up. It's 6-6 on mat 1 with Josh Fiegel. Still a 1-0 score for Trey Keeley of Washington over Tucker of East St. Louis. Louis Hayes goes up 5-3 on mat 3 over Darvell Flagg. It's a 4-1 score in favor of McGee of Plainfield East over Hazen Rice of Schaumburg on mat 4. Mat 5 has Real Woods comfortably leading 10-3 over Kevin Radcliffe of Rich East. We still have a 2-2 tie on mat 6. Now tied 8-8 on mat 1. We have an injury time on mat 5 as they attend to Kevin Radcliffe of Rich East. Rivera win by fall. Over Josh Fiegel. A winner on mat 6, Davidson, Litchfield, winner. Winner, 1-0, Keeley, Washington. Winner on mat 3 by score of 5-3 is Louis Hayes. Carl Sandberg. Now up on mat 1, we have Alec Hensey of Dakota against Jared Van Fleet of Stillman Valley, with Hensey with an early lead 2-0. And we have on mat 6, Chase Biddle of Belleville Altoff against Zach Shrink of Rockford Lutheran. On mat 2, we have Jabari Moody of Olympia Field Rich Central against Titoris of Mundelein Mount Carmel. We have Jason Renteria of Oak Park River Forest against Robbie Preeson of Carl Sandberg. We have Abdullah Asaf of Lockport wrestling against Austin Gomez. Austin Gomez is on a 4-0 lead right now in the first period. Austin Gomez from Carroll Stream, Glenbard North. On mat 5, we have Dak Punky of Washington against Christopher Tucker of East St. Louis.
Wins by 5-3. Hayes of Sandburg 5-3. Michael McKee, Plainfield East, wins 6-1. McKee, Plainfield East 6-1. At number 5, at 120 pounds, Jack Henderson, Bloomington, Will Lewin, Lombard Montini, at 5. Here are the results of 2A 106. 2A 106-pound results. Trey Keeley, Washington, winner with a decision, 1-0.
No score on mat 6. It's starting the second period between Chase Biddle and Zach Schrenk of Rockford Lutheran. Austin Gomez has opened up a 6-2 lead in the second period on mat 4. We have a 2-1 lead for Robbie Preeson at the end of the first period on the 3A 113-pound semifinal match. Leading 4-2 on mat 2 is Jabari Moody over to Torres. Alec Henze of Dakota opens up a 7-2 lead over Jared Van Fleet of Stillman Valley. Biddle is leading 2-1 on Zach Schrenk. Zach Schrenk in on a deep double leg in the second period. On mat 2, Jabari Moody leading 8-4 over to Torres of Mundelein Mount Carmel. On mat 3, Preeson leading 3-1 over Jason Renteria. And Austin Gomez has opened up a 12-5 lead over Asaf of Lockport. Dak Punky leading 2-0 over Christopher Tucker of East St. Louis. Preeson holds on to a 4-3 lead now into the towards the end of the second period over Jason Renteria. Zach Schrenk has cut into the lead 6-3 now on mat 6. Now 11-3 on mat 1 in favor of Alec Henze. Moody is a 10-5 lead now in the second period over to Torres of Mount Carmel. Preeson starting the third period is leading 4-3 over Jason Renteria. That's now 4-4. Henze, your winner, 11-4 on mat 1. Your winner on mat 2 with a 10-5. Oh, starting the third period.
There, yep.
Welcome my partner back from coaching, Mike Vest.
Thank you. What did I miss as far as 106 on the other side?
No, Rivera. Well, you mean the other side, this side. You saw the Rivera one.
Right, I saw that one.
Davidson 183.
Okay.
4-4 on mat 3 with Preson and Renteria. There's your winner, 7-3. Biddle, Althoff. Your final is set at 113 single A. Biddle against Henze. Got a 4-4 tie. Austin Gomez will now be in the state finals with a 16-6 win at 113.
Action starting on mat number 6 now. That's Class 1A. Trey Hill, Porta, and Stone Angle of Mercer County.
We have Spengler and Minnick on mat 1. Spengler of Sherrard, Minnick of Coal City. Spengler in on a nice shot, and he's going to score. There's 2. That score is tied now.
Oh, nice little scramble situation over on mat 3, but they stepped out.
Oh,
yeah, they were out of bounds. They both stepped out of bounds.
Looks like we may have our first overtime match of these semifinals. Renteria and Preson on mat 3. We have a tie match on mat 1. Hunter Spengler of Sherrard and Cody Minnick of Coal City are tied 4-4. Hill goes up 2-0 on mat 6. Your winner, Dak Punky, at 113 in 2A.
As mentioned, overtime on mat 3 between Renteria and Preson. Renteria comes around and they go out of bounds.
Now up on mat 5 we have Henderson, Jack Henderson of Bloomington against Will Lewin of Montini. On mat 2 we have Petrowski, Crystal Lake against Elijah Oliver of Washington.
Final overtime period, or excuse me, first overtime period comes to an end on mat 3. Renteria is going to choose down.
Here are the results of 2A, 113 pounds. 113 pound 2A results. Jabari Moody, Olympia Fields, Ridge Central, winner with a major decision, 18-8. Moody, Olympia Fields, Ridge Central, winner with a major decision.
They get 1 point escape, so he goes up 5-4 with 23 seconds left to go.
Still have a 4-4 tie on mat 1 between Hunter Spengler of Sherrard and Cody Minnick of Coal City. And we have on mat 6 Trey Hill of Petersburg Porta leading 2-0 over Stone Angle of Mercer County.
Both freshmen there on mat 6.
It's 120?
Yep.
There is a reversal by by Trey Hill of Petersburg Porta to go ahead 4-0.
It's got to be 11 seconds. I thought they went out of bounds. Renteria hanging on tight.
And there's your winner in overtime, 5-4. 3A, 113 pound Renteria. Sets up a rematch between Renteria and Gomez. On mat 2, Petrowski, Crystal Lake is leading 2-0 over Elijah Carter of Oliver of Washington.
Still have injury time on mat number 5.
On deck, mat number 3, class 3A.
Cody Minnick turns. Hunter Spengler to his back. No points given. Well, he's got 2 points already in a cradle. He's now leading 8-4.
Semifinal results. Jason Renteria, Oak Park River Forest, wins in tiebreaker, 5-4. Renteria in tiebreaker, 5-4. Austin
Conversation going on over on mat 2. There's a scramble situation. Right now, Elijah Oliver of Washington has the 4-3 lead over Travis Petrowski of Prairie Ridge by Crystal Lake.
Starting the third period now. Trey Hill leading 4-0 over Stone Angle of Mercer County. On mat 3, we have Silzer of St. Rita against Alex Madrigal, Oak Park River Forest. No score. Mike Cohn of Cary Grove wrestling Andrew McFall of Oswego, leading, Cullen leading 3-0. And there's your winner on mat 1.
Giving Fleen the mat. 1 point over to Petrowski.
8-4, your winner, Cody Minnick, Coal City. Tie match on mat 2, 4-4. I didn't see that. Mike, did he push him off?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. Next up on mat 1, we have Brandon Briggs, North Boone against Nolan Baker of Byron. I will be focused a little bit on that one.
I'll keep an eye on the rest of them.
This is a rematch from last week's quarterfinal match where Brandon Briggs won 6-4. Trey Hill now leads 6-0. See that? Nolan Baker really after trying to tie up Brandon Briggs. Brandon Briggs in on a shot. There's 2. Nice shot. Briggs leads 2-0. And he's going to get back points. He's going to get 3 back points. Your winner, Trey Hill, 9-0 on mat 6. Mat 2, we still have a tie score, 4-4. Got a 3-2 lead on mat 5 for Lewin of Montini over Henderson of Bloomington.
Still tied on mat number 2 as the second period is going to almost come to an end, but they go out of bounds. Between Petrowski of Prairie Ridge and Oliver of Washington. Mat number 3, it is scoreless.
We've got a 2-2 match on mat 6 between Burrito of Roxana and Walls of Dakota.
Cody Minnick from Coal City, winner by decision, 8-4. Minnick from Coal
Mat number 5 wrestling back. The first period's going to come to an end. It's 3-2 there in favor of Will Lewin of Montini over Jack Henderson of Bloomington. Six to 4 now on mat number 2 in favor of Elijah Oliver of Washington as he got the reversal. Petrolsky stands up to his feet. That's in Class 2A.
It's a 6-0 score on mat 1 with Brandon Briggs in the lead in the second period. 3-2 match on mat 6 with Walls leading from Dakota. One to nothing in the third period on mat 3 with Silzer of St. Rita against Mandrigal of Oak Park River Forest. Silzer leading 1-0.
Another takedown for Briggs of North Boone on mat number 1. Extends his lead over Baker 8-0. 5-6 on mat 2 in favor of Oliver, who's in a position to get a takedown, but Petrolsky's in the whizzer in, has the arm in. Oh, nice little scramble out of bounds. They were out of bounds. You want
7 seconds left in that match.
Referees are going to get together. I still say out of bounds. They rolled out of bounds.
I got to tell you, Mike, I wish they'd go to the college rules.
Yes,
you got 1 foot
absolutely.
in. You got anything in, it's still on.
I agree with you. They do give it 2.
There it is. Petrolsky takes the lead 7-6. Wow. That's why we have 2 refs out there.
That's true. So Petrolsky now leads 7-6 on mat 2 with 25 seconds left to go. He's going to have to be careful.
There's tie match now, 7-7, 20 seconds left.
And Oliver in on a double, switches up to a single. Petrolsky hanging on to the arm. 13 seconds, referee's going to stop it. Smart choice there. Don McKeel realizes the time. Call it out of bounds, let him run back to the middle and give it a chance to wrestle it out here. All tied up on mat number 2. This is a Class 2A semifinal. Petrolsky drops down. How is...
There's 2. He's behind him and his hand hit the mat.
I didn't see him come down on the mat.
Did give him 2. Winner, Oliver, 9-8 over Petrolsky.
That's a good match. Match on mat number 3 comes to an end. It's 2-1 in favor of Alex Madrigal of Oak Park over Jake Silzer of St. Rita. Mat number 4, it's 7-0 in favor of Rudy Yates from Sandburg over Dylan Elmore of Harlem.
Class 3, 132 pounders. AJ Jaffe of Marmion Academy and Alec McKenna of New Freer reports mat 3.
Brandon Briggs opens up a 10-1 lead in the third period over Nolan Baker.
Dylan Duncan, Lombard Montini, Robert Zabrowskis, Chicago DeOsel, mat 2.
On mat 2, we have Ethan Reel of Washington against Pawalski of Montini, with Pawalski off to a 2-0 lead already.
3A results at 120 pounds. Mike Cullen, Kerry Grove, 4-2. Cullen, Kerry Grove, 4-2. Alex Madrigal, Oak Park River Forest, 2-1. 2-1.
That's a well-wrestled match by Briggs right now.
It is.
He's really
a much different match than last week. We talked about that earlier. 6-4 last weekend. 10-1 now. Be careful though. That headlock comes from anywhere, you know.
Oh yeah.
Not going to get it today though. No. Briggsy,
winner Briggs
from North Boone, hangs on. 10-1. He'll advance to the finals.
We have Burrito trailing 4-3 with a minute left in the third period to Prentice Walls of Dakota.
Three to 2 on mat number 3. Make that 4-3 now in favor of Chris Williams of Thornton over Blanco of Brother Rice.
That's a rematch of last week too.
Correct.
Peoria Heights against Wenger of Dakota up on mat 1 right now.
Final 4 seconds on mat number 5. It's 6-5. That's going to be the final there on 5, 6-5 in favor of Henderson of Bloomington. Lawan of Montini walks off the mat with blood all over. It's a good match there.
Walls, your winner, 6-3 in the other 126-pound 1A match. A rematch of last week's sectional match.
Class 3A 138-pounders, Bobby Alexander of Conant, Anthony Chaloni, Marmion Academy, report to mat 4.
Blanco leading 5-4 on mat 3 against Williams. Williams has a single leg with Blanco's foot in the air right now, though, in the second period.
Here are the results of 2A 120 pounds.
And there's your takedown. Now he leads 6-4, 6-5, does Williams.
Oliver from Washington, winner with a decision, 9-8. Oliver from Washington, winner with a decision, 9-8. Jack Henderson from Bloomington, winner with a decision, 6-5. Henderson from Bloomington, winner with a decision, 6-5.
That's that crazy swing through.
Yep.
End of the first period. Leading is Wenger of Dakota, 3-2 over Coleman of Peoria Heights. We're tied up 2-2 on mat 6. That match is between Brunagol of Althoff and Jerzyk of Coal City.
Here are the results of Class 1A, 126 pounds. Class 1A, 126-pound results. Brandon Briggs, Poplar Grove, North Boone, winner with a major decision, 10-1. Briggs, Poplar Grove, North Boone, winner with a major decision, 10-1.
On mat 2, Kowalski of Montini leading, starting the third period, 3-1 over Ethan Real of Washington. That match just tightens up 3-2 now on mat 2. Real with an escape. We're tied up 3-3 on mat 1 with Coleman of Peoria Heights and Wenger of Dakota.
Mat 5 is 8-0. 8-2 now. Commanding lead by Danny Swan of Oak Forest. Fulton of Troy Triad came around and got the reversal. Jurzak gets a reversal.
Yes. And back points, racking up back points.
He might get the fall. He hips down on that shoulder right there.
Jurzak looks like a different wrestler today.
Yes. Gonna stop it for potentially.
We've got a 6-5 match in the third period on mat 3 with Williams leading over Blanco. Gonna be kind of interesting just focusing on one match tomorrow night, isn't it?
A lot better, actually.
It's hard to catch all 6 going on for the fans. We're gonna have a winner on mat 3, 6-5. It looks like Williams is gonna hang on to win that over Blanco as time expires. Williams wins 6-5. Williams is going to give himself a chance to get that 4th title. But in his way stands Rudy Yates.
That's going to be a fun match to watch.
Oh, yeah. Yates is a runaway train.
Our eyes will be glued on 1A mat.
We've got 9 seconds left to go on mat 3, and we have a tie score, 3-3. On mat 2, I'm sorry. Between Real and Kowalski.
Shane Oster of Lockport, Karen Johnson of Wheaton-Warrenville South, reports mat 3. Here are your semifinal results, Class 3A at 126 pounds. Rudy Yates of Sandburg, major decision 14-2. Yates, Sandburg, 14-2.
Boy, Yates has really wrestled well
Overtime on mat
this
number
tournament.
2. Overtime on mat 2.
Chris Williams, Thornwood, 6'5".
That's Kowalski in on a shot.
Thornwood
On Real. There's your winner. Kowalski, your winner in overtime. 5-3. Got a 4-3 match in the third period with Wenger of Dakota leading 4-3 right now.
Oh, as you say that.
In on a shot is Coleman.
See if we can do anything with it with 35 seconds left to go. Wenger sits out on it. Tries to grab
a cradle locked up.
Right.
Coleman has a cradle locked up on Wenger. There's two for Coleman. And he's got the cradle locked up. Looks like Wenger has straightened himself out a little bit here. Coleman's trying to hang on to that front headlock for all it's worth for about 5 more seconds.
See if he can do it.
No, we've got a tie match. We're going to go into overtime on mat 1, tied 5-5. Overtime, mat 1.
Overtime on mat 1. Overtime on mat 1. On deck on mat number 2, a 2A match of 138 pounds. Alexander Butler.
Leading 3-2 on mat 4 is Austin O'Connor of St. Rita over Hernandez of Oak Park River Forest. In the first period, just getting a takedown and putting him to his back. On mat 3 is McKenna of Winnetka New Trier.
Out of bounds.
No points.
On mat number 1, 5-5, 30 seconds.
Brunigal's trying to claw his way back into this match here. He's got Jurzak high on a leg ride. Jurzak leading 7-4. With Coal City, this would be their third guy in the finals.
Yep. Wenger gets the takedown and a ticket to the finals.
And there's Brunel with a reversal. Now it is 7-4. I think his coaches are urging him to cut him, which would make the score 8-6. Going to be a barn burner here. On mat 1, we have Sage Freeze of Seneca against Josh Larson of Byron. Brunel in on a shot, on a single leg. 10 seconds left to go.
Oh. He could score off of that.
And your winner is going to be Jerzyk. 8-6. Nice, that was a good match.
Freeze. Ooh, almost had Larson wrapped up in a cradle to his back, but he gets.
Austin O'Connor is your winner. 3-2 on mat 3, or 4, I'm sorry.
On deck at mat number 4, Class 3A, 145-pounders, Larry Early, Oak Park River Forest, and Nick Foster, Belleville West, reports at mat 4.
On deck at mat number 6, a 1A match at 145 pounds. Riley Beard, Chillicothe, Jared Finley, Shelbyville. Mat 6.
Larson is leading 2-1 on mat 1.
Here are the results of Class 2A, 126 pounds.
Oh.
Class 2A, 126-pound results.
No, Larson leading 2-1.
Yeah, you're right. It looked like Freeze started off with the.
Swan from Oak Forest.
And they're off.
With a major decision, 13-4.
Still on their feet.
James Kowalski from Lombard Montini with a overtime win of 5-3. Kowalski from Lombard Montini with an overtime win 5-3. Here are the results of Class 1A, 132 pounds. Class 1A, 132-pound results.
2-point takedown for Freeze, now leading 3-2 over Josh Larson of Byron. As
With an overtime victory, 7-5. Corey
period
Jerzyk
1
from
expires.
Coal City, winner by decision, 8-6. Jerzyk from Coal City, winner by decision, 8-6.
On mat 2, Duncan of Montini is leading 8-0 over Zabriskie of De La Salle. On mat 5, Grant Sutton of Richmond Burton leading 2-0 over O'Keefe of Lincoln Way.
Eight to 1 on mat number 2. Favor of Duncan of Montini.
Oh, Larson's got a deep half in. He's turning him. He's got him turned.
That's on mat number 1.
There's 2 back points, but Freeze rolls through. Larson up 4-3. Freeze has got a front 3/4 in on Larson, now locking up a cradle. Larson still has control. There's your 2 reversal. Freeze goes ahead now, 5-4. On mat 6, Olson leading 5-0 over Peyton Smith of Benton. Larson looks like he's going to get his 1. He does. We're all tied, 5-5 in the second period.
Back points on mat 6. Peyton
They're not
Smith.
counting. Oh, there's your 3 back point.
Say, how can you not?
We're going to have a tie match at the end of the second period with Freeze and Larson, 5-5. I got to tell you, Mike, Larson's wrestling as well as I've ever seen him wrestle.
Yeah.
The last weekend and a half. Is it 6-5 in favor of Larson, who's been given an escape? $12-1 on mat 2 in favor of Duncan of Lombard Montini over Zabriskie of De La Salle. 6-1 in the third period. McKenna, Winnetka Nutrier over AJ Jaffe of Marmion. 0-0 score at the end of 2. Alexander of Conant against Cheloni of Marmion, 0-0. That's 2 points for Olsen, now leading 8-3 on mat 6. Larson clinging to a 6-5 lead now in the third period over Sage Freeze.
Sutton leads on mat 5, 3-0 over Keefe of Lincoln Way West. As I say that, he comes around and gets 2 more, so it's now 5-0.
Cheloni goes ahead 1-0 on mat 4. Freeze in on a shot.
Not much of a match over on 2, 16-3 now.
Larson's attempting a spladle. He's got Freeze in a bad spot here. He's got Freeze's head caught on the inside. He's gonna come around, try to get 2. We've got 25 seconds left. There's your stalemate. 20 seconds left. Josh Larson leading 6-5. Freeze trying to get desperately to get a shot. Josh Larson gets a takedown and the lead 8-5. And he is going to punch his ticket to the finals. Byron's Josh Larson, winner 8-5.
On deck at mat number 3, class 3A, 145 pounds.
He will wrestle Josh Larson will wrestle the state finals for Byron with a win, 8-5.
Face the winner of mat number 6, which is looking like it'll be Nate Olson, although Peyton Smith's going to try for a comeback here. Right.
Tremendous effort.
Match comes to an end on mat 5. Grant Sutton of Richmond Burton, the senior, will advance to the finals. Two-point takedown on mat 4 as the buzzer.
J.J. Wolf is up on mat 1 against Lorick, Zach Lorick of Bishop Mac.
Buzzer expired on mat number 4. Anthony Cheloni wins 3-0 of Marby over Bobby Alexander over Conant.
Here are the results of Class 2A, 132 pounds. Class 2A, 132-pound results. Dylan Duncan from Lombard Montini, winner with a tech fall, 534. Duncan from Lombard Montini.
Big takedown on mat 5 for
Grant Sutton from Richmond Burton.
Joda of Oak Forest over Hunter Graw of Geneseo,
Winner by decision.
leading 2-0. On mat 3, we have Larry Early and Nick Foster of Belleville West. Larry Early of Oak Park River Forest, no score. Shane Oster of Lockport leading 2-0 over Jonick of Wheaton Warrenville. Butler leading going into the second period 2-0 over Christian Hall.
Gets the fall.
Gets the fall. That's
Hunter
Grau from Geneseo punching his ticket to the finals with a fall in the first period.
Over Moso Judea of Oak Forest, who is a 11-3 senior.
Not real happy.
No.
We've got a 3-0 lead for JJ Wolf of Dakota over Zach Lorick in the second period. We've got a 6-1 lead on mat 2 for Alexander Butler of Rockford Boylan over. We just lost our matches on our screen.
Over Christian Hall of Crete Monee.
And he's racking up more back points. Almost done on mat 6. Nate Olson leading 14-5. On mat 5, leading 2-0. Close of Ottawa over Schoenfelder of Antioch. On mat 3, leading 4-0. Oster of Lockport over Jonick of Wheaton Warrenville. Leading 3-0, Larry Early from Oak Park River Forest over Foster of Belleville. Now up on mat 6, Riley Beard, Illinois, Chillicothe, IVC. ICC. Spit it out, Terry.
Illinois Valley Central.
There you go, IVC.
The Ghosts.
Against Finley of Shelbyville. Riley Beard goes ahead 2-0. We're gonna give him I was going to say, where's the takedown?
Nate Olson from Dakota, winner with a major decision, 14-5. Olson from Dakota, winner with a major decision, 14-5.
It's a 2-0 match on mat number 5 right now in favor of Daniel Close of Ottawa over Pat Schoenfelder of Antioch.
Got a match just underway on mat 2. No points yet. Vince Turk of Montini against Eckenrod of Mount Zion. No score yet.
2A, 138 pounds. Class 2A, 138-pound results. Alexander Butler from Rockford Boylan, winner with a fall at 358. Butler from Rockford Boylan, winner with a fall at 358. Hunter Grau from Geneseo, winner with a fall at 127. Grau from Geneseo, winner with a fall at 127.
Now moving ahead on mat 4, Larry Early leading 8-0 over Nick Foster of Belleville West. Riley Beard leading 2-0 on mat 6 over Finley of Shelbyville. No score on mat 2 between Vince Turk and Jake Eckenrod of Mount Zion. Wolf hanging on to his 5-0 lead on mat 1 over Zach Lorick of Bishop Mac.
One and one given on mat 5 to tie it up at 2 for locked hands and then an escape.
Now up on mat 3. Shane Oster, the winner on mat 3, 7-2 over Jonick of Wheaton Warrenville. Now up, Eric Baroni, Crystal Lake South against Philip Deloche of Alton.
These are your results at 138 pounds, Class 3A semifinals. Anthony Chaloni, Marvin Academy.
Leading 2-0 on mat 2. Vince Turk leading 2-0 over Eckenrod of
Shane Oster, Lockport,
Mount Zion.
7-2. Oster of Lockport, 7-2.
Vince Turk securing an escape now, leading 3-0. On mat 4, Larry Early in period 3, comfortably in the lead, 10-2. On mat 5, Daniel Close leading 4-2 in the third period over Patrick Schoenfelter of Antioch. Your winner on mat 1, 8-0, JJ Wolf of Dakota. Now up on mat 1, Kenny Abatua, Stillman Valley against Curtis Van Winkle from Mercer County. Vince Turk leading 5-1 now over Eckenrod of Antioch. No score yet. Well, I take that back. Now leading 2-0. Baroni, Crystal Lake South over Deloche of Antioch and Alton. Close extends his lead to 7-2 over Schoenfelder of Antioch on mat 5. Riley Beard extends his lead 4-0 going into the third period over Jared Finley of Shelbyville.
Seven to 2 on mat 5. Favor of Close of Ottawa.
Kenny Abatua in on a single leg. Well, switched off to a double. On the edge of the mat, he's going to get his 2. Kenny Abatua, Stillman Valley leading 2-0. Riley Beard goes ahead 7-0 on mat 6 from IBC Chillicothe. Vince Turk now leading 10-1 on mat 2 over Jake Eckenrod of Mount Zion.
Final on mat 5, 7-2 in favor of Daniel Close
from Ottawa. Leading 2-0 on mat 4. Walter White, Oak Park River Forest, leading Timmins of Lockport, 2-0.
Chase Vosberg of Mount Vernon, 43-0 senior, going up against Nick Remke, 23-4 senior from Marion Central out of Woodstock. Remke leads quickly here, 2-0. As I say that, Vosberg might come around and get a reversal. This is on mat number 5. Class 2A 152-pound semi.
Got a tie match on mat 1, 2-2. Van Winkle of Mercer County and Abatua, Stillman Valley. Now in on a shot and to his back, getting back points. Takedown, collecting back points is Kenny Abatua, Stillman Valley. He's got him locked up tight and a lot of time to work with.
J.J. Wolf from Dakota, winner with a major decision, 8-0. Wolf from Dakota, winner with a major decision, 8-0. Riley Beard, Chillicothe.
As Van Winkle gets off his back, Kenny Abatua takes a 7-2 lead on mat 1. Vince Turk, your winner on mat 2, 13-2. Montini's Vince Turk advances to the championship match. Eric Baroni, Crystal Lake South, leading Philip Deloche of Alton, 4-1 on mat 3. Walter White clinging to a 2-0 lead in the second period over Travell Timmons of Lockport. Just underway on mat 6. Scoring a takedown, Greg Krulis of Dakota over Wyatt Fox of Shelbyville.
On deck on mat number 2, a 2A match of 160 pounds. Cordell Northleach, Chicago Heights Marion.
2-1 on mat number 5. First period winding down.
Here are the results of 2A.
Now wrestling on mat 2's Luke Fortuna, Lombard Montini against Jose Champagne of Chicago Heights Marion.
Lombard Montini, winner with a major decision, 13-2. Turk from Lombard Montini, winner with a major decision, 13-2. Daniel Close from Ottawa Township, winner by decision, 7-2. Close from Ottawa Township, winner by decision, 7-2.
Another takedown by Kenny Abatua, now leading 9-3 in the second period. Walter White, Oak Park River Forest, now extends his lead to 3-0 over Travell Timmons of Lockport on mat 4.
Jared Packer, Dakota. Dick Hawkins, Wilmington, at 6.
No score yet on mat 2 between Fortuna of Montini and Champagne of Marion.
Watch his neck. Watch his neck.
Wow.
That went way too far.
He had to screw his head back on after that one, Mike. On mat 5. Wow. That's flexibility. Remke, Woodstock Marion leading that match 2-1. I thought Remke was going to lose his head on that one. Abatua now leading going into the third period, 11-3 over Van Winkle. Krulis extends his lead on mat 6, 7-0 from Dakota. No score yet on mat 2, ending the first period. Fortuna and Champagne of Marion tied at 0s.
Barone of Crystal Lake South has a lead on 3 over Deloche of Halton.
Walter White leading 7-2 now on mat 4 over Timmons of Lockport. We're all knotted up at 2s on mat 5 with Remke and Vosball. There's a reversal for Fox. Cuts into the lead. Now it's 9-2 in favor of Krulis on mat 6 for Dakota. Van Winkle with an escape. Cuts the lead to 11-4 with Abatua of Silman Valley leading. Fortuna gets an escape on Mat 2 and takes a 1-0 lead in the second period from Montini over Champaign of Chicago Heights Marion.
2-2 on mat 5. Sorry, it is 2-2 on mat 5.
Starting the third.
Starting the third. Remke's choice of Marion Central. He chooses down. Stands up, but Vosburg immediately returns him back to the mat.
Your winner on mat 1, 13-4. Kenny Abatua from Stillman Valley. Crulis leading 9-2, starting the third period for Dakota over Wyatt Fox of Shelbyville. Baroni leading 8-2 over Deloche of Alton on mat 3. Now up on mat 1, we've got Hudson of Shelbyville against winner of Clinton. Adam Hudson, Shelbyville. Logan Winner of Clinton on mat 1.
Number 1, a 1A match at 170 pounds. Carver James, Dakota. Duncan Terry, Normal University, at
1. With Hudson in on a shot. Defended nicely from winner of Clinton. And again, drops in on a reshot. On the edge of the mat, they're off.
Remke is hit with a second stall call, so it's now 4-2.
We've got a 1-1 match on mat 2 between Fortuna and Champaign. Fortuna Montini, Champaign and Marion. All knotted at ones in the third period. Up on mat 3 now, Mike, is Roland. Roland of Villa Park, Willowbrook against Nicholas Deloche of Alton.
15 seconds. Remke's trying to come around to tie it up, see if he can. And he does.
We've got a tie match.
Gonna have to hold him down though. 3 seconds, 2. They go out of bounds with 2. Talking about mat 5 here. Remke's gonna have to hang on for 2 seconds to send this to overtime. He's been warned and hit twice. Just keep that in mind if we do make it to overtime here.
We've got a 1-1 tie match with Luke Fortuna in on a nice shot in the third period and defended well by Champaign and Marion. Still 1-1. We're going to overtime on mat 5.
Here we go, heading to overtime on 5. Vosburg of Mount Vernon, Remke of Marion Central.
Winner, Walter White, 19-7 on mat 4. That match seemed like it took forever.
Especially for that kind of score. Vosburg in on a fireman. See if he can finish it here. He steps over one leg. No, he doesn't. Remke doing a good job defending it, but he's in a bad position there. Vosburg is going to have to grab a leg and
trying to hang on for that stalemate right now.
Why is it not been called yet, though?
Camp,
he's got a leg.
The official Camp really letting him work this.
Oh man, I'm a Remke guy. He got it.
Remke
fighting
it. Where's the stalemate?
It's not 2 yet. That's 2.
Final. We have a final now.
Yeah, gave him 2. Question is whether the time was still in or out.
Sure gave him enough time to work it, Mike.
Yeah.
we've got a match going on, match 6, between Jared Packer and Nick Hawkins of Wilmington. Jared Packer of Dakota, and Hawkins scores first with a takedown, 2-0. Overtime still going on, mat 2, between Luke Fortuna and Jose Champagne of Marion. We're still all knotted up there, 1-1.
Here are the results of 1A, 152 pounds. Class 1A, 152 pound results. Kenny Avatua, Stillman Valley with a major decision, 13-4. Avatua, Stillman Valley.
On mat 3, Roland of Villa Park Willowbrook leading 2-0 over Deloche of Alton in the second period. Packer in on a shot, trailing 2-1. Oh, Hawkins hit a beautiful duck under him. Packer now leads 4-1. Hawkins of Wilmington.
Yep.
I see the W, and I just said Willowbrook for our wrestlers on mat 3. Luke Fortuna now leading 2-1 as we go to the third period of overtime with Champagne on bottom. We're tied up again, 2-2. Could have our ultimate tiebreaker, the first match in semifinals with the ultimate tiebreaker. And there's your fall on mat 5. Menneweather of Washington, winner by fall of Morgan of Zion in the first period.
Matt, draw. We won by 16.
We've got a 0-0 score on mat 1 between Hudson and Winter. Hudson of Shelbyville, winner of Clinton, a 0-0 score. Here it is, Mike, your 32nd. Get in, there it is, your winner, Fortuna. Out in 6 seconds to win the match. Leading 2-0 on mat 3. Roland of Villa Park Willowbrook over Deloche of Alton. Packer, mat 6, ties the matchup with Hawkins 4-4 in the second period. Now up on mat 5, Witzig, Troy Triad against Alfiero of Fenton. Up now 3-0 on mat 1 in the third period is Hudson of Shelbyville. Norfleet, Chicago Heights Marion wrestling Laney of Pontiac on mat 2.
Mat 4, it's 1-0. Favor of Trace Corello of Marmion.
Hawkins goes ahead 5-4 in the second period over Packer of Dakota. Hawkins is so fast when he comes in and out. Now leading 4-1 on mat 2 is Norfleet of Marion. Hudson leading 5-1 now in the third period. Hudson from Shelbyville leading 5-1 in the third period over Logan Winter of Clinton. Hawkins in on another takedown, now leading 7-4 over Jared Packer of Dakota. We've got Witzig leading 4-0 over Alfiero on mat 5.
Class 2A, 152-pound results. Chase Bosberg from Mount Vernon, winner in overtime, 6-4. Bosberg from Mount Vernon, winner in overtime, 6-4. Luke
third period on mat 4, but it is tied up at 1 there between Gunther and Corello.
Your winner on mat 1, Hudson of Shelbyville, 5-1 over winner. Your next match, Carver James Dakota against Duncan Terry of Normal University. Packer tightens the matchup on mat 6, now trailing 7-6 to Hawkins with a minute left in the third period. Hawkins clinging to his lead 7-6 over Packer.
Minute now left to go in mat number 4 between Gunther of Libertyville, Corello of Marmion.
Escape by Hawkins. Now it's 8-6 in the third period with about 30 seconds to go. Got a 4-3 match on mat 2 with Norfleet leading from Marion over Lanning of Pontiac, 4-3 in the second period with about a minute to go.
James on mat number 1 comes around and gets a 2. Almost had Terry on his back.
Carver James takes a 2-0 lead with a minute left in the first period over Duncan Terry of Normal.
We have overtime in the Class 3A match on mat 4. Overtime, mat 4. On deck, mat number 3. Class 3A 170-pounders, Jack Kesson of Willowbrook and Matt Street.
And your winner, Hawkins of Wilmington over Jared Packer, 8-6.
Here are your 3A semifinal results.
Next up on mat 6, Nalon Sims of Tremont against Kyle Batorn of Bishop Mack.
Major decision, 19-7. White, Oak Forest, 19-7.
Overtime on mat number 4, Gunther and Corello.
5-0. Roland of Willowbrook, 5-0.
Cold has been messing with my throat.
That makes 2 of us. I thought maybe you were trying to get my microphone from me.
No. How is that not 2?
That's 2. That's 2. He had both feet.
Yes, and he was more up around the thighs before they started going out of bounds. It's terrible.
Here are the results at Class
I should have kept my stripes.
160 pounds. Class 1A, 160 pounds.
I don't think I'd be.
Adam Hudson from Shelbyville, player with a decision.
Carver James opens up a 5-0 lead in this second period.
By decision, 5-1.
And we have
Nick Hawkins from Wilmington.
a 4-3 lead for Norfleet on mat 2 in the third period. Both guys on their feet.
First overtime period is over on 4.
Got a 2-0 lead for Rundell of Oak Park River Forest over Rojas of Mount Carmel on mat 3. And collecting back points now is Rundell. Carver James in on an explosive double leg, drops him right to his back. Duncan Terry leading 8-0, collecting back points in the second period.
Oh, Batorn has a half in on Sims. Looking
Collecting
for the
back
fall.
points.
Yeah, it's pretty tight there. Batorn's pretty good.
That's going to be a fun finals, Mike.
Yeah.
I just hope they open up and wrestle.
Me too.
Really.
Yep.
I hope it works up to the billing. And there's your fall, Batorn, heading to the finals. Waiting for him there, Carver James leading 13-0 in the second period. Your winner 6-4 on mat 2. Norfleet of Marion. Rundell leading 6-2 on mat 3 over Rojas of Mount Carmel. Now Kerslerek of Coal City wrestling St. Amour of El Paso on mat 6. Xavier Montalvo, sorry. Montalvo leading 2-0 on mat 2 from Montini over Austin Parks of Canaan.
Tech fall over on mat 1 with 1 second to spare. Carver James.
In the second period.
In the second period, right.
There's your matchup. Carver James, Kyle Batorn, your 170-pound matchup for the finals. Now up, Jacob Franklin, Gibson City, Melvin Sibley Fisher.
Thank you.
Against Danny Faulkner of Byron. Be paying a little attention to that match, Mike.
I figured, which is okay.
I'll probably get ripped for talking about Byron too much.
Oh, well. It's either that or else hear about the Twisters.
Oh, no. Leading 4-1 on mat 2 is Montalvo of Montini. And collecting more back points. Wrapped up tight.
2 points given on mat number 5. My phone's going nuts now. In favor of Jake Warner of Washington.
Got a 2-0 lead now for Kozlarek of Coal City on mat 6. 2-0 lead for Warner of Washington on mat 5 over Kristen of Oak Forest. Montalvo finishes the period leading 7-1 over Parks of Canelan. Parks survives the period.
Oh,
we got an overtime match on mat 4, 2-2.
That one's gone deep there. He's got to hang out for 2 more seconds.
That is between Gunther
of Libertyville
and Corello Armian.
Jeez, he almost gave it up. No, don't even talk about that. There was no loss of control.
No. Let's let him wrestle, boys. Let him wrestle.
If they throw up a 1, okay.
No points. Wrestle.
That's it.
There's your winner. Gunther, your winner in ultimate tiebreaker. No points on mat 1 yet, starting the second period between Faulkner and Franklin. Faulkner's like a backpack over there when he gets on top. Montalvo is just dominating on that too. He's got Parks on his back again, leading 11-2 right now. Off the mat, we've got no change, 0-0 on mat 1. 2-1 leading Kozlerick, leading from Coal City, 2-1. Now up on mat 4, we've got Otten of Manuka and DeMoss of Marmion Academy. An escape by Franklin gives him a lead of 1-0 on mat 1.
Montalvo extends his lead a little bit more. He's up by 10. It's 14-4 on 2 against Parks of Canelan. 2-point takedown by the edge of the mat. Mat number 5, 4-1 there. That's in favor of Jake Warner of Washington. He's wrestling Patrick Christen of Oak Forest.
On deck at mat number 3, Class 3A 182-pounders, Tyler Harrington of Stevenson, Nathan Traxler of Marmion Academy. Here are your Class 3A semifinal results at 160 pounds. Class 3A results 160 pounds.
St. Amour goes ahead 3-2 on mat 6 over Kozlerick of Coal City.
3-2. Gunther of Libertyville, ultimate tiebreaker, 3-2. Matthew Rundell of Parker Forest, 7-2.
Got a 2-1 match on mat 3 with Jensen, the freshman from Willowbrook, leading Stringle of Belleville East, 2-1. As we move to the third period on mat 1 with Faulkner trailing 1-0 to Jacob Franklin of Gibson City. Melvin Sibley Fisher. See Jensen over on mat 3. The freshman.
Yes.
Has an impressive run. Regardless of what happens this match, he's had an impressive run for a freshman.
For a freshman at this weight
170.
Class. Exactly.
Next up on mat 2, we have Malone of Sycamore wrestling Soto of Midlothian Bremen. Got a stalling call. Stalling call on Franklin on mat 1. Faulkner trailing 1-0 from Byron. There we go. It's tied up 1-1 now. Faulkner against Franklin. St. Amour fell down and Kozlerick fell on top of him, but no points were awarded yet. And there's a scramble going on, and it looks like St. Amour gets the takedown, now leading. Oh, did the time expire, though?
Yeah.
Did time expire?
No, he got the 2 before the time expired. I was watching the other ref.
There's your winner. St. Amour, El Paso, your winner, 5-3. Now, on mat 1, Franklin's been hit with stalling once. I don't believe Faulkner has had a stalling call yet. Faulkner has a front headlock on Franklin.
5-3 in favor of Jack Jessen of Willowbrook, the freshman that we were just talking about over on mat 3.
Still on their feet with 25 seconds left. It's a 1-1 tie on mat 1.
Ross Sealby, Lyman, Brandon Peacock, Chicago Bowen, mat 6.
Just hanging on there. We're going to go to overtime on mat 1. Going to go to overtime. Faulkner against Franklin on mat 1. Moving to overtime.
We have overtime on mat number 1. Overtime on mat 1.
Up on mat 6 now, we have Austin Shoup of Erie against Logan Milzer of Monmouth on mat 6. Now remember, Faulkner hasn't been called for stalling yet, but Franklin has. Tried to shuck it by. 20 seconds left to go in the period. In the overtime on mat 1, still dead knot 1-1.
Christopher Malone is down 3-1 right now to Javier Soto of Bremen. That's on mat 2 at 182 semifinal. What are they getting together?
Don't get involved in the match. Let's just let the boys wrestle.
One there bothers me all the time.
We've got a 1-1 tie. 7 seconds left to go in the first period. Here we go to the second period now. We've got the alternating 30-second periods.
Jessen opens up his lead 7-3 now as the second period comes to an end on mat 3. That's Class 3A.
Faulkner returns him to the mat. I like our chances here. I do. Faulkner riding him out for the remainder of this, I'm hoping. 20 seconds. No score in the second period on mat 6 between Austin Shupaviri and Logan Milzer of Monmouth.
Right.
Seven seconds left now in the second overtime period. It appears that Faulkner is going to ride him out. Calls him for stalling. Faulkner gets a stalling call to end the period. Oh, it looks like they waved it off. It looks like the period had already expired. Faulkner takes down now. Score still tied 1-1. Faulkner to his feet now. He's been warned for stalling. Oh, down and on a leg. Returns him to the mat in a double leg. Nice return to the mat by
Faulkner comes right back
Franklin.
up though.
5 seconds left. He's got his one, and there's your winner from Byron, Danny Faulkner. 2-1 in overtime. He got that escape with 2 seconds left.
Winner on mat number 5 by a score of 8-4 is Jake Warner of Washington over Patrick Christen of Oak Forest, so he'll advance. And that's at 170 pounds, Class 2A.
Leading 3-1 on mat 2 is Soto of Midlothian Bremen over Malone of Sycamore. Jessen leading in the third period 7-4 from Willowbrook over Stringle of Belleville East. DeMoss of Hananiga now wrestling Baruki of Oak Park Sandburg on mat 4 with DeMoss securing a takedown leading 2-0. Now up on mat 1 is Geester of Herscher against Keebler of St. Joe's Ogden with Keebler scoring a takedown in the first period.
Here are the results of Class 2A, 170 pounds. Class 2A, 170-pound results. Gold wins
7-5 with 14 seconds left over on mat number 3.
Shoup leading for Erie on mat 6, 1-0 over Logan Milzer of Monmouth. In the first period, we have a 0-0 score on mat 5 between Andrew Marsden and Cody Sawyer of Grace Lake North. Mike Marsden has run through his competition up to this point.
I'm pretty sure these two have seen each other as well since they're in the same conference.
Milzer now leading 2-1. Looks like he's trying to get some back points. I think he's already secured 3 back points on Shoop of Erie.
On deck at mat number 3 of Class 3A, 195-pound match.
And there's your fall. Milzer advances to the state finals at 195 from Monmouth with a fall in the 3rd period.
Reports mat 3.
On mat 4,
Class 3A semifinal results at 170 pounds.
leading at 3-1 in the 2nd period, is DeMoss of Rockton Hananita over Baruki of Carl Sandburg.
Got a fall over on mat number 1. Wesley Kibler of St. Joe Ogden gets the fall over Geister of Herscher.
Big matchup on mat 6. Ross Silby, Byron, Brandon Peacock of Chicago Bowen. Both undefeated wrestlers, if I'm not mistaken.
I like the stare down between the two of them.
No, I believe they're both undefeated wrestlers.
Yes. Nope. Peacock's got 1 loss on the year.
Okay.
Mercer County, 1A 285, mat 6.
It doesn't appear that Peacock wants any part of tying up upper body right now.
Class 1A, 182-pound results. Danny Faulkner from Byron, winner in overtime, 2-1. Faulkner from Byron, winner in overtime, 2-1.
Winner by a score of 5-2 on mat number 2 is going to be Javier Soto from Bremen.
5-3. Santamora, El Paso Ridley, winner with a decision.
We've got Warner of Litchfield wrestling Reeves of El Paso up on mat 1. Still no score on mat 5 with Marsden against Sawyer of Grays Lake North in the 2nd period.
Kind of surprised about the score right now on mat 5.
I am too, to be honest with you. I just said that. No score yet. And
Right.
the 2nd period's about wound down.
Here are the results of
That's a
Class 2A,
it's a caution. There we go.
Class 2A, 182-pound results. Xavier Montalvo.
Still no score on mat 6 between Sealby and Peacock.
427. Montalvo from Lombard.
We're going to wind down the 2nd period with no score, Mike.
427. Javier Soto from Midlothian Bremen.
We've got a 1-0 match on mat 3 between Harrington of Lincolnshire and Traxler of Marmion. 1-0 Harrington over Traxler of Marmion on mat 3. 6 seconds left in the 1st period. No score on mat 6 between Sealby of Byron and Peacock of Chicago Bowen.
195 pounds. Class
Oh, something's going on 5. Marsden looked over to his coach and said, "Didn't I get 2?"
Logan Melizer from Monmouth Roseville. Winner with a fall.
The assistant referee's going over to the table, so maybe there was 2 given.
Winner with a fall.
I don't know how or why, though.
Yes, 2 points for Marsden. Silby, quick escape, 2-second escape, now leading 1-0 on mat 6. Leading 1-0 on mat 1 is Reeves of El Paso. Silby trying to jack him up as they roll out of bounds. Marsden now leading 3-0 in the 3rd period on mat 5. 6-2 score on mat 2 with Schultz leading from Tinley Park over Barnes of Woodstock.
It's 3-2 on mat 4 in the final 15 seconds in favor of DeMoss. Hananiga. He's got 5 seconds to hang on to his lead here. Looks like he's going to. So Tyler DeMoss on to the 182-pound final.
Marsden now
Hits
with
the
a
fall.
pin in the third period. Marsden moves on to the state finals.
On deck, man number 4, Class 3A, 220-pounders, Eric Johnson of Plainfield South. Caleb Ecox of Harlem reports from mat 4.
I got to tell you, there's 1 point for Silby for stalling. I haven't seen Peacock attempt anything offensive yet.
Yeah, he's upset about it too. He just
That's the second stalling call on Peacock.
oops.
Silby slides out. We've got a 2-0 lead for Silby. Oh. That's not going to endear you to your wrestling opponent when you throw him through the clock. Peacock in on a shot, and the clock expires. Third period now. Silby leading 2-0. On mat 4, we have Young of Aurora East and Brunner of Carpentersville, Dundee Crown.
Sorry, Chauncey.
Peacock is on bottom with Silby riding, leading 2-0. And there's a throw to his back on mat 5. That's Mick Knight throwing Carter to his back. I don't think he liked getting thrown through the clock.
No.
We've got blood time on mat 6.
I have back-to-back finalists for Crystal Lake Central if he hangs on here. Gets the fall.
I don't really know what they're looking for.
What? Come around right
pinned.
here.
He looks pinned to me, Mike. I don't know.
Oh, the funny thing is it's a Crystal Lake referee, too. Maybe that's why he doesn't want to call it right away. There it is.
Your winner, Mick Knight, by fall. Moving on to the finals. In on a single leg is Peacock. In on a double now with Silby. And he sprawls out. Oh, and they're off. Silby hanging on to a 2-1 lead in the third period. Got a 1-1 tie on mat 1 between Warner and Reeves. Warner of Litchfield, Reeves of El Paso. 15-5 lead on mat 2 for Schultz from Tinley Park.
Big boys up on
There's a warning for stalling for Silby. With a minute left to go in the period.
Mark Dunsing of Libertyville and Joshua King of Hinsdale South report to mat 3. Here are your Class 3A semifinal
We've got
results.
injury time on mat 6.
3A results at 182.
Schultz leading 17-5 with 30 seconds left to go in the third period on mat 2. No score yet on mat 3 between Greenberg of Glenbard North and Johnson of Lockport. Tim Young of Aurora East leading 4-2 over Brunner of Dundee Crown.
We have overtime on mat number 1. Overtime on mat 1.
And we have 285 Johnson of Montini wrestling Gilbert of Springfield.
Yep.
Silby ready to complete the match now. Injury time has been stopped. as they go flying out of bounds. They're mixing it up now, Mike.
They are for sure.
54 seconds left to go. I would say that Peacocks looks fresher as they walk to the center, but I don't think I've ever seen Ross walk any faster than that.
True.
In on a single. Nice shot.
Nope.
No points yet.
Nice job there by Silby.
That was close.
That was very close.
Was close. Both feet were in for Silby. Silby leading 2-1 now. Peacock in on another shot. Silby needs to get busy here or he's going to get another stalling call. And he's in on a shot. 20 seconds left to go in the third period. Got a 1-1 overtime match on mat 1 between Warner Litchfield and Reeves of El Paso.
No score, and the first comes to the end on mat 5 between Michael Johnson Jr. of Montini and Alex Gelber of Springfield.
And there's a 2-point takedown by Peacock, now leading 3-2. And that's going to be your final. Peacock, your winner. 3-2 over Ross Silby. No score on mat 5 yet between Johnson of, or I'm sorry, James. We got the board kind of messed up here. We've got Johnson and Gilbert of Springfield. No score yet in the second period.
7-2 is going to be your final on 1.
Got no score on mat 2 right now between Graziano of Oak Forest and Godonias of Washington.
Takedown on mat number 3 in favor of Luke Greenberg of Glenbard North, to extend his lead 3-0.
On mat 6, we have Quentin Ball of Aledo and Burdick of Duran.
Here are the results of Class 1A, 220 pounds. Class 1A, 220 pound results.
Uh-oh.
Brandon Peacock from Chicago Bowling.
Oh, man. Didn't want to see that. Tommy Brown of Plano gets the fall.
Over John Barnes of St. Bede. And I think they'll be saying secure mat 1.
Yep.
We're up to our big boys now. Our 285-pounders are wrestling. Nice takedown on mat 2. That by
On deck, mat number 4, Class 3A, 285
Donas of Washington. Up 4-0 over Graziano of Oak Forest.
There's the secure mat 1 call. Kind of surprised by this match on mat 5.
1-0.
Yeah. Johnson's usually pretty more dominant.
Well, I'm kind of rooting for my Springfield buddy,
Yeah.
my college roommate and teammate, Matt Berger. Johnson leading 1-0. About 30 seconds left to go in the match on mat 5 with Johnson leading 1-0.
The most heart-stopping, game-changing, tie-turning moments of high school sports. Under Armour highlights of the week on the NFHS Network.
From Washington over Graziano of Oak Forest.